Gab, get the hell out of your room. You've been in there for 3 days playing foot champs.
Shut the f up, I'm grinding.
Enough is enough. You've got year 12 this year. Get your act together.
If this is you, you need to call the Gaming Addiction Helpline today.
Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
What the f***'s going on YouTube? If you're addicted to video games, this video is for you. Today we're going to be helping you become a Greek god and set you on the path of success. Before we get into the secrets of this video, I'm going to need two things from you. They're both free and they're both going to help you. I'm going to need you to smash that like button, help the video get out to people, skinny little gamer nerds who need to get off the games, and I need you to sub to the channel so you can get more tips like these. Let's face it, video games are addictive. There's a lot of people in this position currently that are playing games until the early hours of the morning or late hours at night and just completely wasting away so many hours of their day, resulting in them not hitting their full potential. I used to be in that position too. I was addicted to like every single game, playing disgusting amounts every single day. I think we need to ask ourselves this question: why are we actually addicted to these games? They are addictive for a reason. That's because these games are so well designed to create these virtual worlds where you want to grind away at it and achieve everything in there, create the best base, build the best team, and it's almost more satisfying than achieving things in your own life. From the ages of 13 to 20, I was probably prioritizing achieving things in these games more than my own life, more than grades, more than things in sport. I don't think I was ever too far gone in that respect, but there were definitely times where I would put games over achieving things in my real life. And trust me, if you can put real life over games, there are so many benefits that come with it, and we'll get to those at the later stages of the video. So back in the teenage days, this would be my routine, right? I would go to school early in the morning, work hard all day, and I'd study in the study room probably until 5 p.m. Then as soon as I'd get home, I would literally grind out video games probably until midnight to 1 a.m, like an extra 7 hours, and that was during school. On the weekends, I would be playing like literally my whole weekends, eating lollies, eating chips, not working on myself whatsoever. I'm talking every game. Back in the day, loading up in the lobby with your boys on COD Black Ops 2 Zombies, that was one of the funnest games, so much nostalgia there. Then grinding out FIFA, Foot Champions, everything like that, building bases with your boys on Minecraft, then even a bit of Fortnite. And I remember the worst game where I literally spent the most disgusting amount of hours on was this dinosaur game called Ark Survival Evolved. It was literally the most time-demanding game there ever was. I do not even want to know how many days of cumulative hours I actually spent on that. And that goes back to the point, why was that so addictive? It's because, you know, building the best base was actually more satisfying than, you know, getting better grades in real life, or working on myself, working on my body, or anything else that you can actually achieve in life. So I think realizing this is the #1 point to beating your addiction with video games. For me, I thought this was the best thing there was. I hadn't opened my eyes to what else you could do in life. You know, get a girlfriend, get your dream physique, get money, get a car, get a house, anything like that. I hadn't actually experienced that, so I thought this was pretty damn cool. For anyone that's addicted to playing FIFA, it's the same. You want to build the best ultimate team so you can beat other players, and that gives you that satisfaction. It's that dopamine that is making you wake up in the morning, open packs, build the best team on FIFA. It is just insanely addictive. So step #1 to beating your gaming addiction is to realize why it's addictive. The second way to beat your video game addiction is to replace the video games and the goals in the video games with other real life goals. So for me, all of a sudden, I literally just stopped playing video games. I went on exchange, which is basically where you're at university and you go to another country to study for a semester. So for me, that was 6 months in Malaysia. I actually brought my Xbox with me because I still wanted to play games, but it just so happened that there was a really good social life there. You were traveling all the time. I was, you know, wanting to achieve good results in my classes, trying new food, trying new experiences. At the end of the day, I did not have a single spare second to play video games. In the mix of that, I was going to the gym once a day, you know, eating all the time, just really taking care of myself. And by filling my day with all those activities, I literally didn't have time to game, and everything in my life was so satisfying. I was just going through all these amazing life-changing experiences. So I had 6 months of amazing experiences, developing as a person, traveling. By the time I got home, I literally didn't play video games anymore. I was like, what's this? What's this console here? I know not everyone has the opportunity to go on exchange. If you are a student, I would definitely recommend you explore your opportunities too. But say, let's replace this with a different goal. For me, it was definitely predominantly gym when I wasn't on my travels. So for you, say it might be, I'm a skinny little dweeb. I need to actually build some muscle, start taking care of myself, and I'm gonna replace those video games with going to the gym. And trust me, if you make that choice, there'll be so many more benefits in your life. You'll start feeling confident. You'll start being able to actually talk to girls. You might go and get yourself a girlfriend. You'll just be feeling a whole lot better about yourself. Coincidentally, when I swapped the video games for the gym, my grades in university started getting a whole lot better as well, as I literally had 8 hours spare during the day to go to the gym, spend studying, with a social life, with a girlfriend, everything. The third thing you can do to completely eliminate your gaming addiction is set a time when you're actually going to play. So for me, I will say, you know, when I'm free and done all my work for the day, maybe at around 8 p.m, I'll say I'm allowed to play some Xbox. The thing is, if you start your day with a really bad tone, and that's, you know, you wake up out of bed and you go straight away, turn the Xbox or the PS5 on, you're just saying to yourself, this is what I'm starting my day with. And it makes it really, really difficult for you to actually do the more challenging tasks during the day, maybe your homework or studies or going to the gym, getting those really like tasks that require a lot of effort actually completed. In fact, what you should be doing at the start of the day is doing your morning routine and then attacking the most difficult task of the day head on. Use the gaming as a reward at the end of the day after a day full of hard work. Now that there's 3 steps in place to get over your addiction, here's how you're going to be turning into a Greek god. There's not a whole lot to it. There's just going to be 3 pillars you need to do well. Number 1 is your training, number 2 is your diet, and number 3 is sleep and recovery. So let's go to the training side. Now that we're training like a beast, you need to eat like a beast to fuel your training too. You're not allowed to be eating mum's white bread sandwiches anymore, or the family cooked dinner with the most horrible macronutrient profile known to man. You're going to be a man and you're going to start cooking for yourself. I'm talking nutritious whole foods, chicken breast, rice, vegetables, fruits, protein powder, beef mince, everything like that. Instead of mum pouring you a bowl of Fruit Loops for breakfast, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go get yourself a bagel. You're gonna toast that bagel. You're gonna grill some cheese on it. You're gonna fry up some eggs, some bacon, maybe even some egg whites. You're gonna put that in the bagel. Put some rocket or some lettuce or some tomato in there with some barbecue sauce, and that's already going to be a much better muscle building breakfast with some healthy fats in there that are going to help regulate those hormones for a man and boost your testosterone. Do away with those processed rubbish that we're all indoctrinated to be eating and start cooking for yourself and eating good quality fuel. For lunch, you're at university or something like that, you might be eating a chicken and a rice and go get a salad from the cafeteria. That's what I'd be doing in university. On the way to university, I'd be eating a fruit smoothie with a scoop of protein powder in there. You know, in my lunchbox, I might have a protein bar or a protein cookie as well. And then when I get home, it might be some vegetables, some rice or some pasta with some ground beef, of course 95% lean. And that would cap off the day at around 3,000 calories with 200 grams of protein, and I'm eating like an absolute monster. When I did that during my exchange year, I didn't just do it on the days I felt like it, I did it on every single day, no matter what. And I literally transformed from a 65 kilo little broomstick to an 85 kilo lean beast. I swear during that 20 kilo transformation in around 9 months, it was mainly lean mass I added as well. I swear my abs just got more muscular, more blocky, and my abs actually looked better than at 65 kilos to 85 kilos. I don't know what happened. It just felt like I was starving my body before and I gave it the fuel it needed to explode. It was like some sort of Captain America transformation, completely natural as well. Since then, I've kind of been floating around the same body weight, but just improving and refining different muscle areas. So at the moment, I've really been trying to bring my lats up and my biceps up. That's been a real project of mine, but roughly I've been around the same body mass. I'm just trying to optimize different parts of it. So step number 2 to turning into a Greek god is eating every single day, not just on the days you feel like it. The third step is sleep. It is the most enjoyable one, but it is the one that is the most difficult. It actually takes the most insane amount of discipline to get to bed at the same time every night and allow yourself to be in bed for 9 hours to allow for 8 hours of sleep. It was during that year I started taking my sleep more seriously too, you see. I used to pride myself on doing all-nighters or literally only getting 3 to 4 hours sleep, and I'd brag, I'd be to people, look how well I'm doing on this amount of sleep, until I read the literature on it. It is literally so unhealthy to be doing that. You're living a shorter life and a life that's less enjoyable because you're going to be sleep deprived. Since then, I actually got quite nerdy about sleep. I started tracking my sleep. There's a great free app called Sleep Cycle. I have no affiliation to them whatsoever, but this will allow you to actually put your phone next to your bed and it will tell you your sleep quality and how long you actually spent asleep. 2 days ago, I've just started wearing a Whoop, so I'll see if the sleep metrics are any better than that. But tracking your sleep is a really good way to stay accountable with getting good sleep every time. A few tips with this is try to go to sleep at around the same time every night and wake up at the same time in the morning. This will just make things a whole lot easier. I swear to God, if you put these 3 steps in place for a year and you do them every single day, you're gonna go from yeah, very skinny to an absolute beast, and people are gonna think you've just run a cycle of gear. I remember that's exactly what I did. I disappeared for 6 months, and then when I got back, all my friends thought I was on a cheeky regime of Malaysian supplements, let's say. So to anyone that's still watching the video, I could not recommend more swapping the Xbox controller for a dumbbell. There will be so many benefits in your life, such as feeling confident about yourself, having more self-esteem, achieving better grades in school, having a better physique, just generally feeling better about yourself. And there's so many byproducts of that, like doing better in your job, becoming more attractive to women, and actually having more options, and actually working on getting your bread up in real life versus getting your bread up on the Ultimate Team, which is still fun in moderation. Guys, I do hope that these tips will help anyone in this position. Trust me, there are so much better things to actually achieve in life than in a video game. You just need to realize it. If you did enjoy the video, please smash the like button and comment down below if you're enjoying these videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys.